Hey, this is Vilos bringing you a special review for the Party Invite channel. Today, I've got a combo review on two music-focused indies that recently released. First up, we've got a musical story developed by Glee Cheese Studio. This is a rhythm-based, loose narrative experience. Breaking it down, this is a lovingly created homage to 70s era music and the feelings that you might get if you ever broke down on the side of the road with your bandmates, got fucked up, and maybe broke some stuff or beat on a gas station wall. But for real, the story here lies in vignettes of your character Gabriel and his band trying to make it to their performance at Pinewood, which we can obviously assume is going to be a rad time. However, he winds up in the hospital due to a combination of reckless driving, drugs, and a significant storm that brings down the band's chances of arriving at their destination. Gameplay-wise, everything is simplified to an intense game of Simon Says, as you hear a groove play for around 30 seconds, whilst watching notes appear as circles on screen. These circles have both a beat, like sight-reading music would, as well as a signifier of whether the note should be played with your left or right button press, or both, or held for greater effect. A successful playthrough gets you a nice little cutscene segueing to the next jam or narrative beat. A single missed note will have you replay immediately, which proved to be incredibly frustrating at times. This game is better experienced than explained, but the most important thing here is that if you have a single musician's bone in your body, you need to play this game. I've played a great many rhythm games in my life, but this is one that truly forces you to feel what you're playing, and can stump you in unpredictable ways if you're not playing by heart. I cannot recommend this enough, and though it's a short 3 to 4 hour experience, it will surely be on my list of favorite games of 2022. You can find a musical story on all consoles, PC, and mobile. My review came via the Switch version. Next up, we've got Onde, which publisher Mixed Vision was kind enough to send us a review code for. Thank you, Mixed Vision. This is a self-described sound surfing platformer by Lance in 350. Coincidentally, might I add, both of these games were made by game devs in France. Onde, the word is French for wave, is an absolutely beautiful game. It tasks you with riding waves through an otherworldly environment that is one part sea, one part petri dish. All the while listening to some great ambient sound akin to something Disasterpeace might release. While the game is certainly a vibe, it's not quite as soothing and zen as the press release might push. Gameplay is moving the left stick and hitting any of the 4 face buttons to generate a wave to get you to where you need to be. In theory, quite simple. However, there were a few moments in its 3-hour runtime where my timing was a bit off, or the direction I was supposed to go was unclear, and I was forced to spawn back at the previous wave. A couple particular moments, I kinda had to replay about 12 times. While playing Onde, I could not get away from the feeling I was playing Grease, the amazing artful game of 2018. Now, a lot of the same emotion, environmental awareness, and visual cues are pretty similar, and that's a great thing. The release trailer paints this as akin to something like Journey or the Ori series or other artistic games that ask you to find your soul. And while I very much felt something while playing, I don't think the overall depth of storytelling really brings that out. But the gameplay is worthwhile and enjoyable. If you enjoyed Abzu, Grease, or any of the That Game Company titles like Flow, Journey, and Flower, this might be for you. Editor's note here, after reading some more of the press kit on the developers, 350 works with the game makers who make some of my favorite things like Haven and Fury, and Lance actually did work on Journey. So, I guess they know how to make some quality-ish. I will warn that while it's very possible to play through this in one sitting, the visuals, while gorgeous, can lead to eye strain, and there is a seizure warning disclaimer at the very beginning of the game, so take that as you will. You can currently find Onde on PC, and it's planned to release on Switch and iOS in the second half of 2022. Both of these games are stellar artistic creations that stand up as powerful soundscapes, as well as emotionally driven narratives that are pleasing to play, occasionally frustrating, but poignant and imaginatively designed. If you'd like to see more reviews, please drop a like, comment what else you'd like me to review, And if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that bell so you know when the next video comes up. I've been Vilos, and I hope you've had a great time at this party. See you at the next one.